Hey folks, I wanted to show you live a good question that might come in an interview for DevOps or SRE role. Is your machine CPU bound or memory bound? I happen to be running an install of Ansible on my Mac and it's taking up a lot of resources. So I wanted to show you how I can look at the top output to figure out is this limited by CPU or limited by RAM. So if you look at, first of all, if you look at my Mac, it has 4 cores. It has 4 cores and 16 gigabyte of RAM, right? So given that, if you look at the CPUs here, usage, it's Chrome is taking up 40% or 103% now. So if you look at the CPUs, right? If we when you have 4 cores, it will be CPU bound if the total CPU is more than or close to 400%, because each core counts as 100%, right? So looking at this, you see right now, all the CLang processes are taking up, and the Chrome, it's taking up to 70% each, and sometimes there are 6 or 7 of them, right? So it's definitely from time to time reaching and that all basically taking up all 4 CPUs, which you can see also here, CPU usage. This is the total average, if you will, of the core's usage. So it is close to maximum usage of CPU. If you look at RAM, however, memory, you see the top most usage RAM that's used by processes that are 200 meg and so on and so forth, right? So it's definitely not anywhere close to using up all of 16 gigabyte of RAM, right? So given that, we can say right now this Ansible install process is actually CPU bound on this particular machine. I also wanted to take this time. Oh, it's asking me something. Install this DK. Okay, fine, go ahead. So I also wanted to show you cool little the three columns that are useful to look at this. One is the TH column is how many threads there are. So Chrome is multi-threaded, so it's taking up 22 threads. Where these CLang processes, they're gone now, but they'll come back in a minute here. If you look at some of these, when they say 1/1, that means they're single-threaded process. Even top that's running the job that I'm running right now on this is actually single. Well, it just keeps moving on me. So anyhow, it's single-threaded. It's 1/1. That means it is single-threaded. The CLang processes we saw earlier, they were also single-threaded, and that's why they were taking so much CPU. And the second one I wanted to show you is this boost column. Boost column means if the processes have um, um, are given higher priorities, you would see these zeros go to 1 or 2, whatever. Right now, no process has priority over the others, so they're all zeros. Also, on the last column, there's COW, is copy on write. So this shows you how many writes are being waited on. If I look at this, it's hard to kind of tackle down here, but some of these processes that are not taking up a whole bunch of CPUs, they actually have a higher copy on write. So anyway, the question for the interview would be, how can you tell if your machine is CPU bound or memory bound? This would be a good way to find that out. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.